reassured this man every day he ain't do shit for me.
Ain't that you saying right now? Everything
that's a broad
that was.
I don't care to hear what you have to say anymore. Stop talking to me. What?
You bullshitting. I'm not going for that bullshit. You lying. You lying, bro.
I can't kiss the guy that I like? God fucking forbid.
That's not on me. That's a you problem.
Let me start by saying this isn't about blindly defending anybody or pretending these people are saints. I don't know them personally, so I'm not here caping for people I've never met. I'm talking about what we saw, how it was presented to us, and what's been happening since. Because this season of Love Island, straight up chaos. And I have thoughts. I'm Kayelle, and I'm back with some facts you didn't know. Perhaps. The real villain? Production, every time. Let's get into it.
You wanted loyalty and respect. You were so gracious for that we gave that to you, but you didn't extend that when you had the chance to do that. And then the last thing with the whole Chris thing, I know with the thing of like, oh, it's a win-win situation. It didn't sit right with me from the moment it came out of your mouth.
Because I was interested in Chris.
What?
The whole bringing Chris back was not only for you.
But you kept saying, but I'm doing it for you because I know what you really want. No, you don't know what I really want. You know what you want, but you want to make it feel like it's for me, and it's not for me. If it's for you, you could stand on that. I would have much more respected that if you would have came to me and been like, Chelley,
been honest about it.
Like to take him for me and to explore that connection.
But because
for you.
And I've expressed to you how many times, please continue to pursue Chelley. Please continue to pursue Chelley. I have not lied about that. I literally keep encouraging him to pursue you. Do you understand what I'm saying? The whole thing was not for just me. Yes, it was also for you. You can shake your head, but that's fine. But this is how I felt, and only I know how I feel.
If you wanted her to continue to explore this connection and you value this sisterhood, I get that you don't kiss and tell, but do you mind telling the class?
What do you mean?
Tell the class what?
That they kissed in the speakeasy.
The way Chelley and Olandria were portrayed, that was nasty. That mean girl edit, we've seen this tactic too many times. Reality TV is a game of smoke and mirrors. They snip clips, chop up conversations, remove all context, and feed us a narrative. And a lot of people just eat it up like it's the full truth. Producers know what they're doing. Messy equals attention. Drama equals engagement. But what don't we see? The full combos, the nuance, the friendships that don't fit the storyline. So when I saw people dragging Chelley and Olandria online, all I could think was, what was left on the cutting room floor? And let's talk about the hate they got. We're not talking regular critique. We are talking people making props to mock them, like actual punching bags to represent Black women.
It's Olandria and Chelley!
Do you understand how sick that is? That is not funny, nor is it shady. That is simply dehumanizing. And the producers, of course, silent. They are quick to protect certain islanders by editing out the things that were said in the villa, clean up their image, shield them from backlash. But when it's a Black girl catching strays, suddenly they have no control. Please. Chelley, disrespected on national TV. Let's talk about the heart rate challenge. Chelley got disrespected in the most public way. One of the girls, who Chelley genuinely considered a friend, decided to go all in on her man. Twerking, crawling, licking his private area like she was in some kind of music video. And it wasn't playful energy, it felt calculated, yeah. Disrespectful. And let's not act like Chelley was the only one who felt that, because the islanders were shook too. And the producers did what? Cut the footage. Again. You'd only know how far it went based on people's reactions.
That looked a little more than just a challenge.
The heart rate challenge. Everyone is like, did Huda do too much? Why were you such a mean girl? What did we not see? Huda has amazing moves, okay? And one of her signature moves is like licking the genitals, okay, of the man. She did it to Jeremiah during the Dominatrix challenge when she was coupled up with him, but in the heart rate challenge she did it to Ace, and Chris had made it like halfway around the circle. He was already halfway through the girls while Huda was still focused on Ace, and the guys honestly clocked it before the girls did. Like, I'm looking around and the guys are looking at each other like, what the f is going on?
And when Chelley voiced that she felt hurt,
Tonight, I don't want to have a chat because I know I'm aggravated and annoyed, so. I don't want to say anything out of, like, anger or anything like that, you know?
she got labeled aggressive one time. She speaks up once, and suddenly she's the angry black woman trope. Meanwhile, others can scream, cry, throw fits, and it's TV gold. Let's be real. Chelley and Olandria weren't bringing the chaos producers wanted, so they slapped the villain edit on them. Chelley noticed, and that's why she took a break from socials. And Nick, Olandria's boyfriend, I guess now, even had to take Olandria's phone at some points because the hate was overwhelming. That's not normal. That is really not normal. I need some to stop taking these shows at face value. Give people some grace, especially when you know the edit doesn't love black women. Olandria. Taylor played her and everyone knew it. Olandria got done dirty. Taylor admitted only later in the show that he was never attracted to her.
Yeah, it's something there, but it's just like, if the physical attraction there, physical attraction there. If it's not there, it's not there. Like, I don't even know how to even get that physical attraction.
She's cooking for your dumb ass. Cooking. I ain't even got that.
So why was he flirting? Playing along? Leading her on? Simple. He wanted to stay. Apparently, Ace told him to keep her warm so he wouldn't get dumped. First of all, that's not dating. That is strategy. Nick was the only one who actually checked him. Told him to shut it down, like Ella would say. But here's the kicker: production. Again, cut out the parts where Taylor was being flirty or saying things to keep Olandria interested. So when she reacted, the audience saw her, of course, as emotional and clingy, when in reality, she was responding to what he was doing off camera.
Taylor, you and Landria had such a strong connection. How can that change so quickly? From question mark. Clark, give me a different feeling. Like, you know, you get that kid feeling and it's just like...
How old are you?
25.
Oh.
I can't be a kid.
It's just really crazy to me how you guys have built a connection for what, like 3-4 weeks now? Mm-hmm. And what, 3 days, 4 days changes that completely.
I've already got to know her for 3 weeks. Can I get to know her?
So why are you telling Olandria that you're gonna spend time with her and then not do that?
I'm trying.
You're trying?
Clark, do you feel like he's trying?
Yes.
Honestly, I'll say yeah.
To Taylor from Olandria, stand on business and stop acting like a little with a smiley face.
Yeah. The night of the challenge, we had a little chat. You told me like, oh yeah, when I went, I wanted to kiss you back, but out of respect for Clark, I didn't. First of all, you never spared my feelings throughout this whole entire thing, but now you're sparing hers. I don't like that. So if it was always fuck my feelings, it's officially fuck yours. You don't give that you're trying to explore. So it's like you're telling me one thing, but you're moving another. I don't know what you're telling Clark, but I know what you're telling me, that you still want to explore both of us, but it does not give that. And in case you didn't know, he did say that.
No, I know, he told me.
But you don't move like that.
Yeah. Let's not forget in that moment when he chose Clark, like that wasn't on some, I'm gonna continue to get to know both of you.
He was willing to dump me.
She was gonna leave the island.
Literally, y'all didn't know no one was gonna get saved. So for you to throw a whole fucking connection away that you've been building on for 3 to 4 weeks just because shit got hard, you want to jump to the next girl and she don't really know much about what you did previously. That is bullshit to me. You get what I'm saying? If I was moving like Taylor won't fucking be here. When Jalen was here, I reassured this man every motherfucking day he didn't do shit for me.
I think Clark.
Oh, shit. And yes, we are going to talk about colorism. Because the moment Clark walked in, light skin, probably looser curls, more palatable vibe, Taylor switched up. Suddenly, Olandria is not his type? Please, make it make sense. Fast forward to Post Villa, Taylor and Clark mocking Olandria's breakdown over the make up your mind moment. That was absolutely disgusting. And Clark, you were moving like a girl's girl in the villa. I don't know what happened, but that energy didn't last. Nicolandria, the internet can't handle black women being loved. The obsession with tearing down Nick and Olandria's relationship, it's weird. People are doing mental gymnastics to prove that it's fake or that she doesn't deserve him. And let's be honest, it's because he's a white, attractive man showing genuine love to a beautiful, dark-skinned black woman. And some people hate seeing that. Olandria said it herself. She never thought someone like Nick could love her because where she's from, white men don't choose girls who look like her. They ignore, fetishize, or try to hide them. So of course she's going to be cautious. Interracial dating for black women isn't just cute Instagram pics. It's real trauma, real doubts, and real safety concerns. Some people pretend to love you just to hurt you, so the hesitation isn't bitterness, it's self-protection. But from what I have seen so far, Nick has been solid, present, respectful, loud about his love, so let that man love her in peace. Come on, man. And Lil Yachty, your comment was bitter. You could have set this one out.
Who wanted Nicolandria? I ain't gonna lie, that relationship seemed a little fake to me. It seemed a little scripted.
A white man loving a sister is not a threat to your masculinity. The makeup controversy. You sound silly. People try to drag Olandria's makeup like it was some big scandal. Really? She's been on Fiji for weeks. Melanin adapts. Skin tone shifts, her concealer didn't stop matching. The lighting changed. Her skin tanned, and some of you were just waiting for a flaw to nitpick. But hey, that girl still looked beautiful, and that's why you haters are mad. I mean, the fact that we're debating foundation instead of how she was treated? That's wild. Jana and Kenneth, a real-life cautionary tale. Season 6, Jana unfortunately went through it. She thought she found someone real with Kenneth. Dominican guy, charming, made it to 3rd place with her. But after the show, it unraveled fast. Leaked text revealed him calling her slurs, mocking her, and basically using her for attention. Thus being said, he never loved her, he just saw her as a step up. That is every black woman's nightmare when dating interracially, being used, fetishized, and lied to. Jana was vulnerable, she wanted something stable, and instead she got humiliated. But I'm glad that her girls Serena and Leah aired him out like that. That was very good. She said that she's healing now, and I truly hope that she finds someone who meets her where she's at. Whitney and Lochan, when speaking up is punished. Remember Whitney from Love Island UK season 10?
I'm talking to your man, shush, man.
Don't tell me
Don't
who
speak
you
to her.
chatting
That's irrelevant, bro. Like,
to. Who you chatting to, guy?
She said Lochan called her skin dirty. I was in absolute shock. But when she spoke up, my question is why a lot of people didn't want to believe her. She's bitter, she's reaching, she's looking for clout. Why is it always the black woman who's blamed for naming her own pain? It's a pattern at this point. What? Just because Whitney speaks out a few days after Jana spoke out, her experiences are fake? Right. Maybe Janae's story gave her the courage to speak out. Ever thought about this? I mean, it's not like it's all easy to expose someone you liked or loved as a racist.
About a year into my relationship with Whit, we were on a walk close to my flat. She got her nails done and she, annoyingly put her nails in my face and was like, oh, my hands are so clean. My hands are so clean, yours aren't. And I was like, no, they're not. And, I was kind of just annoyed her hands were in my face, but it was a very off-the-cuff remark. I just said, no, they're not. And, she looked at me in shock and was like, you're calling me dirty. And, I was taken back by that. I was, I felt insulted that, my girlfriend who I loved, who knows me, who knows that I would never insinuate something like that, is, calling me a racist and saying, you're calling my skin dirty. So
I don't need 24 hours to respond. Lochan, are we doing this? Are we really gonna go for the nice boy, puppy dog eye look? Really? Back to the situation of how it happened. We were walking back from lunch, going back to his place, and I was in the sun, and I was like, babe, look how my skin glistens in the sun. And he looked at me and he was like, ugh, it's dirty. And then only when I lashed out, he was like, it was a joke, it was a joke. And he was crying. He called all my family members saying it was a joke, it was a joke. And because Lochan gives off this golden retriever energy, like no one would ever believe that he would ever say it maliciously. But you guys know I have dark humor. So I know when something's a joke and when something's being said seriously and then span into, oh, it's a joke. And let's not even start there because we're really going to dive into it. When I used to come to your house, what did your mum used to say to me? The guys, the lights would go off and she would say, oh, where's Whit gone? Whit, smile. And that was an on-running joke in that household, like, Whit, smile, Whit, smile. So I just hate the fact that he's come on the internet acting so, like, innocent. I'm not even here saying that Lochan is a racist. I'm here saying that he made racial slurs. Yes, racial slurs towards me.
Either way, she deserved to be heard. So, my final thoughts. This video isn't about defending anyone blindly. It's about looking at patterns. Reality TV isn't real. It's produced. It's designed to get you to feel a certain way. So let us not be fooled by them. And let's not act like race, gender, and beauty standards don't play a role in who gets protected and who gets fed to the wolves. So before we jump into another hate train, let's ask ourselves, do we actually know the full story, or are we reacting to what they wanted us to see? And more importantly, would we feel the same if this person didn't look the way they do? To Chelley, Olandria, Jana, Whitney, you're not alone. You're loved, you are valid, you deserve real care, softness, and safety. So keep your heads up, and I see you in the next one. Peace.